there's anything I've learned, it's that in third-person games, if there's a giant mega monster that has the ability to crush you, it will. Regardless of whether or not the incremental damage would be enough to kill you.
That was bullshit.
So yeah, what I liked about Fury Road was that it was more of Furiosa, who had been in a position of power, defies the norm and
it's still corrupted
frees
too.
her people from oppression.
So I have to do the whole thing. Okay. You gotta focus a little bit on topic here, because like shit's happening and you're just talking about whatever you want. And it's like, no, maybe.
Wait, so should I talk about worms?
I don't know.
I
just
like
I'm
Dune.
trying to talk about the thing and you're like, don't care,
Sandworms.
gonna go back and talk to.
You've said nothing about wanting to ride snowworms.
I don't want to ride snowworms. I was talking about how I wish it would actually destroy the environment.
Oh, you mean actually create holes? Yeah, I never like that with games when there are worms and they don't leave gaping.
It keeps giving me the prompt after she starts doing the thing, so I like let go, thinking it didn't take, and then it did take, and then it's stupid.
Time to turn things around.
Okay. You prevented it from healing now.
Yeah, so it won't heal now.
Wait a minute, does it actually have legs?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's more like a mole than an actual
so it's not
worm.
a worm. Shame.
There's something you can hit on the back of this guy.
Why don't you get the mega cannon? Yay. Oh, wait.
Just echo shell.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch.
These guys hurt.
He's probably upchucking the rocks that he devours.
Yeah, you were asking about what was the biggest machine I had fought?
Yeah?
This guy.
This guy?
Yeah. I think this is the biggest machine in the game. There you are.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit that thing on his paw.
This creature, I suppose it does have paws.
Yeah. Rock breakers are kind of like weird mole worm things.
That reminds me of an old film that my father has, which is Superman and the Mole Men.
Please don't give me a plot synopsis right now.
Sorry.
I'm trying to hit that thing. I think if you blast off the vent on his back.
Whoa. I love the design of its jaws.
Oh yeah, the three
it's
drills.
A bunch of serrated blades. Whoa, it even has the sound effects for it. Wait, did it get self-stuck? It does gets itself stuck. Fun.
I believe there's a thing you can hit on this guy. I think it's that.
It is red. It is glowing.
It's either a weak point or a something.
Something fell off of it.
Yeah, so there's a certain thing you can hit that more or less renders this guy useless.
Do you think this is based off in part what do they
I
call
got it actually.
The star mole?
I think I mucked up his legs and he can't do anything about me anymore. Oh, the weird star-nosed mole.
Star-nosed moles.
They're ugly. Okay,
I
he can still
believe
do
the
that.
star on the star-nosed mole is just supposed to be a bunch of feelers, isn't it? Hey, it's not like naked mole rats.
True, they are the true uglies.
Do you know that naked mole rats have queens
this guy
and
does
colonies?
not burn fast. Gonna give up on that idea.
Did you know that about naked mole rats?
They're what?
That they have queens and colonies.
Yeah, I knew.
Have you ever seen a shrew in real life?
Shrew?
I've
yeah.
seen a shrew once in real life. It was adorable. I'd only ever read about them in Redwall, so I never could visualize a shrew.
If I remember right, shrews are kind of like little rodent assholes that don't get along with like even each other, so they almost are never like.
Well,
seen
isn't that
anywhere.
what hamsters are like as well?
Yeah, kinda.
My poor cousin, he kept getting hamsters, but they were females, and always despised one another. And supposedly hamsters will slay one another.
Oh yeah.
Even if they're from the same brood or related, it's
hamsters don't give a damn. Mothers will eat their young just because they can. Yeah, so
Actually, a lot of rodents eat their young out of stress reactions, or if they're brand new and they don't know what to do. I mean, if you think about it, small animals like that, how would they even know what's occurring? It's not like they were ever taught. I mean, it might be instinct that ushers them into motherhood, but I don't know.
The claws beneath. Banuk wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
The claws beneath. That makes sense now.
Yeah, so by blasting off the things on its leg, it was no longer able to go underground. That was cool. Hard as shit, though. Very
People were
expensive.
asking about our interesting observations and discussions. Our stream's always like this. They are like it when I'm around. Whoa.
That was weird.
So what's beneath?
Nothing.
Oh.
It was just a weird animation.
I thought that it was sinking into the earth, like maybe it had created a tunnel system below.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, it wouldn't do that. This game's not that advanced. It'd be cool. Like, someday we are going to have it that, like, that thing will make tunnels and we'll be able to follow it. But that right now would overstress this game just a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're done with that.
They would have
We're
to
done
make a
with that.
separate mode, something that you would almost have to load into if you're going to do a chase
Yeah.
through a maze. That just reminds me of Detective Barbie. and
No.
oh.
No.
Going down a slide and last second having to choose which branch in the slide that you were going to go down so that you could catch the perpetrator of the crime. Yeah.
Wander, are you and Shell married yet?
Oh yeah, that's been asked a couple of times. No,
Yeah.
not yet. At this
Weddings
point,
are expensive.
yeah. Also, we're far away from home. It'd be a lot of planning.
Weddings are expensive. Like, I was looking at it and it was like $20,000. It's like, that's...
What? The
A
average
lot.
now is 30. I'm thinking to myself, why?
I mean, yeah.
It's probably the receptions. That's what I'm thinking.
It's the receptions. Yeah, if you just skip the reception, it's yeah, not in Vegas. I mean, that's true. But I'd rather just have a courthouse wedding than a Vegas wedding, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Does me good to see you.
My Len has returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an outlander's word is worth.
So, yeah, she's survived. She's endured.
I'm not up on all of the Banuk traditions, but I know what matters to you is that your laws are upheld. Going by the rules of your ordeal, she endured the 4 days and the 4 nights. She faced the extremes and survived. Seems to me that's what you wanted.
Just so.
Then by the law, my Len will wear our paint.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song. I'd march over to Stone Yield and take...
Alright, we're done with pretty much all of that. I guess the last thing is, let's go raid this bandit camp.
The Banuk are hemorrhaging people that are joining people like the Karja
Oh,
and
they're
other neighboring
morons.
tribes.
They're morons. I don't have a whole lot of respect for the Banuk.
So what were the different cultures? There was the Nora, which was
The
her
Nora,
tribe.
the Nora, which is kind of the Nora were the almost like kind of they weren't peaceful, but they weren't warlike.
They seemed isolated.
They
and
were.
In a nice
They were
temperate
very
environment.
isolated. They were they worshipped like kind of the Mother Mountain, and they were very isolated, and they kind of kept to themselves. they almost were kind of unremarkable compared to all the other ones. They were just like the generic tribe. You know, with some like mysticism and whatnot. The Banuk are like a very heavy tribal warrior culture with you know, like obviously personal strength above all. Karja is almost the Karja were like fanatical sun worshippers.
Well, didn't they have a line of princes and kings?
Yeah,
And
well, sun emperors.
A
Like
lot of
they
them
have
seem very mercantile in nature, and
yeah, Nora from NORAD. Yep. Actually, I gotta go back around.
because didn't the Karja have, you know, great city and a lot of merchants and people initiating trade and forges and whatnot?
Oh.
Who are the people that had the arena?
Karja.
Also Karja? Were the Karja temporarily taken over by another rival faction?
No,
from what
so
I remember?
so the Karja used to be like real big fanatics.
And where are we going to now? Oh, we're going to encounter the bandits.
Yeah, so we're going up to that. I was just messing around with other things. I thought I ran over a squirrel and I was trying to get bonfires. You know, just things.
Oh, there's someone standing watch. Stone yield. Huh? Ooh, boy. Oh, there's a guy right next to him.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. He's running down fast. Did you do a... I don't think you can slow down time, but did you speed up time? Or
No,
it
he was
a
just
weird
coming really fast.
Yeah, they're coming down the hill.
Okay, I want to show you my favorite thing
abnormally
about this game.
fast. Oh, the whole silent...
Oh. Didn't work. What is she doing?
She's recoiling while
What
you
is going
hit
on
her?
here? I like did a silent strike.
They're still firing at you. He has crossbow bolts and he can see you apparently.
Yeah, I guess they can see me.
They're not quite like the mechanical creatures.
No, so my favorite...
Oh yeah, the Oseram. You haven't mentioned them.
Yeah, the Oseram is the other faction.
Gonna get you.
Now, were they the ones that Silence was affiliated with, or?
The Oseram are
Oh, were they the ones that initially came
they're
to
the
visit the Nora?
Smiths.
Because I remember that there was one guy talking with you who
Come
was
on.
from them.
What's the guy and his daughter? What are their names?
Oh, Bell. Well, it's Varja and Belgrin, or what's his name?
She's gone.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
They're Oseram. The Oseram are the
they
ones
are
with yeah,
Oseram?
they have heavy armor, they have heavy weapons.
Then why were they
Uh,
talking about nothing but Karja stuff?
They probably were just talking about Karja as people.
In relation to the Banuk Wars
Yeah.
with the Karja,
Because
probably?
the thing is, the Oseram have always been kind of
Rost always said,
mercenaries.
patience.
Now, who was that Johnny Depp-looking character that you were fighting alongside who was a mercenary bounty
Nora.
hunter?
Or a Karja. I don't actually know. He was kind of... He was a free agent. I think he might have been a Karja.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it. It's been too long. I actually never finished his questline. It was just raid Bandit Camp after Bandit Camp, and it wasn't bad. Okay, Noel was Karja. Okay.
See, I watched you play the main story of the campaign from my seat a couple feet away, and I was sad. Because this game has amazing animations, and I love the story.
Yeah, well,
from what I've seen.
Obviously, we can keep playing it together after this point. Just really hoping the,
How many more of them are there?
That's an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
So you'd want to avoid them.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I can't see through the snow where the alarm is.
Wait, what was that?
I think. Not sure.
Oh, you're doing this again, aren't you?
Bush murder!
I remember this happening in one of your early episodes, and I was just, really?
Headshot knocked it off.
Eventually just had a pile of 10 people or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to claim 2 at once.
We'll see. The AI gets real stupid.
I think this one's dead.
Gonna wait for them to turn around. Because they're gonna leave.
That one's...
Freaking myself.
Whoa. She's probably... Wait, I was just talking to her a moment ago.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the game. Bush murder.
They all seem to have red paint smeared vertically across their faces.
Well, they're
And blue.
bandits of some variety.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the alarm. Okay.
I always remember bandits being a thing that was prevalent in Japanese folklore and films from way back in the day. Specifically like the Akira Kurosawa films, where you would have the
We might
shogunates
have trouble.
and the samurai and sort of their civilizations. But then it seemed as though everyone was beset by bandits whenever they went on the road.
Temper. I think. I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That-
the stealth kill animations are awesome in this game. I think we've actually killed everybody.
There seems to be more afoot, though.
Oh. Stuff over there, but it's not a person. All right, fine. That's one way to do it. Yeah, I don't
What's
find.
this oil?
Yeah,
A sack of some sort?
it's an alarm. I've never actually. I don't think I've ever triggered an alarm in one of
That
these
puts it out
camps.
of action.
Oh, I see. So she punctured it, which prevents it from going off. Maybe what they do is they send the liquid into the air as in a vaporous form and then ignite it so that it's a big flaming torch.
Oh yeah, it could be. Okay, but yeah, so we want to kill.
I'm trying to think of equivalencies for bandits in the old tales of, say, medieval folklore and whatnot. And the only thing I can...
Alright, new
Oops.
plan.
The only thing that I can come up with is just, like, rebels, like Robin Hood and whatnot.
Hello!
But they weren't necessarily bandits. I suppose the sheriff and his men and the ruling...
Gonna pick you apart, shot.
Prince John and whatnot, they would definitely perceive him as a bandit lord of some sort living in Sherwood Forest.
Go! You won't survive this.
That all of them? I don't know if that's all of them. Okay. Yeah, I messed up killing that. Is that a person there? A lot of blaze. I messed up killing that person on the tower twice. Well, that worked out. Sort of. Ooh. Owie.
That person had an awesome sense of color. Did you notice how all of their attire was sort of blue transitioning into purple? Ah, such a pretty combination.
I like how that bandit was dressed. He seemed like a good person. You shouldn't have murdered him.
Nah, it wasn't that. They probably stole it off of someone else. Who knows? Bandits being bandits.
Speaking of, I should probably actually put on the my stealth armor.
I remember reading about purple, and most people know about how the old purple dyes were created from the crushed, I think it was just the slugs, like some type of snail or slug from the Mediterranean, and you had to boil down so many in order to create even just a vial of dye. That's why I think there might only be 2 or 3 flags to countries, more modern countries, that actually have purple represented, but everyone else just stuck with red and yellow and occasionally blue. Blue was probably harder to come by, but you had things like indigo. Yeah. Supposedly purple hadn't really been marketable until I think the 1800s, when a scientist was trying to create a cure for malaria and accidentally created a kind of compound that actually served as a really nice purple dye. And thus we have purple. All the purple that one could ever wish for.
Let me just chuck my clothes in this prototype cure for malaria. Oh, it's purple. Well, alternate business practices.
Oh, interesting. Oh, is that the prototype flamethrower?
Yup.
He even has a gas mask and a tank.
Smells peaceful. I hate peace. A lot of people die peacefully. Not me. I got a feeling. Search the camp. You missed a spot big enough for a trampler!
Well, it's interesting that they established his character in a 2 to 3 sentence monologue. It's peaceful. It's too peaceful around here. Too many people die peacefully, and I won't. Ah! Okay.
You missed a spot big enough for a trampler!
Oh. Blast it, man down.
They know.
Yeah, they spot corpses, but they don't spot me.
Calm. Someone's out there killing us. Look.
Which is kind of the best.
Now is he's
Call that a search? Glad I don't pay you large skulls a retainer.
Isn't it just him remaining? Well, that's your ram. Or a ram.
Apparently my charger's up there. Whoops. Go up and around this way. Yeah, I've got my super stealth suit on.
Call that a search? Glad I don't pay you large skulls a retainer.
Oh, that is
People are nyitting all over the place.
going to get loud and annoying very fast.
Is there a way to set him on fire?
I'd have trouble.
I could.
I mean, he has all of that green liquid strapped to his back.
Yep.
Could any of you find a charcoal pile in a flat field? I don't think so.
Are you even looking? I don't think so.
He probably can't see very well through his mask anyway.
No, probably not.
He does have a
Also,
gas
I've
mask.
got like a huge stealth bonus.
Save these for the trail.
Call that a
I can hear you, I think.
I think.
I wonder if I can
That's a nice
insta-give him.
addendum.
Okay, I cannot instigate him like everybody else.
Oh man, the bushes.
You're dead! Dead!
That just reminds me of that song that Obi-Wan,
Gonna get you!
it wasn't misheard lyrics, it's just
The
bad
bushes
lip
of
reading.
love.
The
Yep.
bushes
Feel
of
this
love.
one.
Was it there's like a duck chicken woman waiting for you out there in the bushes of love? Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Don't lose her!
Na 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 na.
Here!
Whoa.
Pay attention! I'm
So he brought
Oh.
friends with scanners.
gonna destroy you!
They can see you.
Let me see. What else do I have? I can try fire. I wonder if
where
he's
that came
flammable.
from.
Nope, he ain't.
Whoa!
I mean, that surprises nobody. That he ain't flammable. Okay. Well.
Can't see him. Try to run.
No, we're gonna roll instead.
I more or less just
Gonna tear you down.
dumped, Okay, yeah, it looks like he's...
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, this just kind of sucks.
Cut you
The
down
problem is I
forever.
was not entirely,
He's talking about a lot of cutting and tearing, but isn't he supposed to be burning,
gonna
singeing,
When I'm done.
scorching?
He won't be torching anything else.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't make any, like, fire
Else
puns.
Mom's
Yeah, no
weapon.
fire puns.
Could come in handy. Varja will want to take a look at it, that's for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was resistant to my grenades. Ooh, hello. A lot of resists. Some blue gleam, and oh, hello.
A scroll of some sort.
Summons from the claim.
Huh. Frozen Wilds text data points. World. A summons from the claim. As argued by the Ealdorman of Mainspring. Do you know what an Ealdorman is?
Nope.
It's a weird spelling. Olgrud Smithson, previously of 3 chains, now of no lawful abode, is found guilty in crimes of reneging in the blood oath, theft of sworn property, and life-taking. So he broke promises, he stole people's property, and he murdered. All sworn property in the name of Olgrud Smithson is hereby seized and will go to auction at the next gathering of Ealdormen. Furthermore, the Gavels have been dispatched to find and return Olgrud Smithson for sentencing. Gavels? Like the hammers that a judge like psh, psh,
I believe this is all,
their weird legal speech.
well, no.
The gavels are
well,
probably
yeah,
judges.
sort of, but this is the, what's the Oseram. This is an Oseram thing.
That makes sense. Or, in the case of his resistance, to deliver execution without counter-argument. This matter is spat and sworn upon by Hageda Bladewife, Gavo. Okay.
I was just reading, or looking at comments. Somebody left like a really dickish comment on one of my, Battle Chef Brigade videos, because I kept restarting it so I could get like perfect scores and stuff, and he's like, "Stop being bad, go off and yeah, I'm just gonna read it out loud because
What?
like,
Really?
yeah,
Why give them the... You really don't want to do
I
this
just-
during your
we're not doing,
Horizon Zero
we're
Dawn.
not doing much.
Oh, come on.
We're raiding a bandit camp. Stop being bad and restarting 5 million times is boring to watch. You're bad at the game. Go learn by not being bad. So I called him a jerk. He was like, I'm just telling the truth. No.
Grab
I
this
don't
now.
know. I just
Very
everyone-
articulate fellow.
I
yes,
know.
Yes, indeed.
Like normally I don't like read comments out, but sometimes they're just notably hilarious and bad. Gonna have to kind of mention it because it's just like, that is a... That is... You are a poet. Oh, I can do this. Oh, this actually worked out really well for me.
What more do you have to do? Oh, is there a totem or something?
Pigment.
No, okay, it's another pigment.
Now we have a whole bunch of these guys. Ow.
Oh. Nearly dodged that one. Oh, man.
Drop ya.
That did not look right.
What?
It looked like you stabbed him in the
right
wrong...
up the butt bits? Yeah. It does look like that. Because it is that. I ran him straight through one orifice.
No, 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 no. That's it.